Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're actually going to be going over how to get the best input delay on Fortnite possible. Now, a lot of pros you'll see taking walls first try, doing everything first try. It looks like everything they do happens instantly like that, there's no delay, for example. Well, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and go over quite a few things you can do in order for this to happen, so let's get right into the video. When it comes to Fortnite, there's quite a few things that can cause you to have high delay. Now, one of the main things that cause you to have high delay is actually in your task manager, there's something called processes. Now, a normal computer usually runs on Windows 11, right? Normally runs roughly around 160 processes to 200, right? I've seen a lot of computers that have 200 plus, and it's gonna cause a lot of delay. If you're a lot of things running in the background, and there's quite a few things you can do to get this lower. One thing is switching to Windows 10. Now, Windows 10 is definitely the better Windows for gaming. It's way less. There's not a lot of things in Windows 10. Basically, Windows 11 is everything's like so like compact into it. Windows 10 is like way less things. It's like hard to explain unless it's more like something you kind of gotta know what I'm talking about. So just look into it. Trust me, Windows 10 is the better better for gaming, and you'll hear that from anybody, and it's because it's just way less compact. Windows 11 has so much new stuff and so much stuff just pushed into it, and it's just unnecessary things that causes you to have so many more processes than are actually needed. Another thing we're going to go ahead and talk about is something I talked about a little bit ago, and it's actually your RAM. Now, if you're on 32 gigabytes of RAM, you can't do it unless you're on 32 and above. Is actually enabling XMP. Now, what XMP does is it makes your RAM run at its actual speed. So let's say you order RAM and it's supposed to run at a really high speeds, and you check your task manager and it's running at half of that speed. That means XMP is not enabled. You need to go into your BIOS and enable XMP. It's really easy to do. That'll make your RAM work a lot better, and it'll help you not only with FPS but a lot with input delay. And this is a really quick, easy way to lower a bunch of processes on your computer. It takes a few steps, and it's actually, you will have to right click your little Windows thingy down here, open up your terminal admin, click yes, let this thing open up right here, paste this code. Now, this will be in the description. I won't forget it this time. Usually I forget it. It's my fault, but I won't forget it this time. Basically, this opens up, and it's a quick way to get everything off your computer that you want off really quick. Now, be careful with this. You don't want to get rid of something that you don't know what it is. So if you don't know what it is, leave it alone, please. I've said this so many times. If you don't know what it is, do not touch it. And if you're on Windows 10, I don't recommend removing Microsoft Edge, because for some reason it'll make a little search thingy down there at the bottom left. They vanish. I don't know why, but it does that sometimes. So yeah, so this is a quick way right here to get rid of many things. I'll quickly click everything that I will normally do if I were to do this myself. Now, this is all like, hold on, let me click this, mouse escalation disabled, nice. Dark theme enabled, disabled, good. Where is, let's see. Now, this is just everything I would do personally to get rid of a bunch of unnecessary things that you can copy. I'm doing this so you can copy it if you'd like to. Normal desktop. Make sure you click desktop up here. Sorry, I was wondering why all this wasn't checked off, but there we go. This. Now, if you don't have any Microsoft Store apps, there's no reason to remove them all. But if you have a bunch that you don't use, go ahead and click this. You can always reinstall them later. Remove Microsoft Edge. See, I don't use Edge, so I could do this, which I did last time, but I don't really mind having it there. I do use Chrome, so you can remove this, but it will make you install something like Firefox if you remove Microsoft Edge. Enable dark theme. This dark theme goes for absolutely everything you go on. Bing and search menu, you obviously don't want that, so disabled. Number lock on startup, no need. No need for this. File extensions, nope. I'm not sure what this does. Now, I'm not sure what this does, so I'm leaving it enabled. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not sure what it does. Max acceleration, nobody wants that. Disable it. Sticky keys, obviously remove that. Now, this right here is what I would do if it was me, which I've already done this. So there's no point in running it. I've already done this many times. If I've had to factory reset my PC or something. Now, this is gets rid of so much stuff really quick and it's really easy to use. So copy this if you'd like to. This will help remove a bunch of random things in the background as well as clean up your PC a little bit. Also, if you are worried about this, create a restore point up here. You can always go right back to where you were before you did any of this. Once you've checked everything off, you have everything how you want it. Right down here, you click Run Tweaks. In the background, it'll say it's running right here on this thing, and you're done. It's really easy to do. If you do a disk cleanup, it might take a little bit longer, but it's still pretty quick. It won't take any longer than a minute. So this is something you can do quick and easy. Back to the task manager. If you go to your performance, click CPU, this is where you can see our processes. As you see, I have 158 as of right now with no FORTNITE open in the background. Nothing crazy going on. So this is one way to check your processes if you didn't know. But also another thing you could do, which helps out a lot, to get processes down a little bit too, is disable everything here that you're not using on startup. So Discord, I have it just automatically start up because I open it all the time anyway, so it just saves me the time of having to do it. So just Discord. My keyboard app automatically starts up. My mouse app automatically starts up, but that is it. None of this other stuff I need starting up at all. Another thing you can do is right down here. You see all this random stuff. I can exit this. I can exit Epic Games. All of this I can just leave. You don't need any of this open. Make sure you don't have 50,000 things running down there because that will just destroy your game's FPS and everything you're trying to do. So just make sure this is cleaned out completely. And if your game is ever lagging or you have really bad FPS, just come check your processes. Try to get this as low as possible by a few tips that I just showed you. It's really quick and easy to do. One more thing I would like to talk about actually in the task manager is this is something that a lot of you guys really shouldn't have a problem with, but yours should look like when you open up your task manager to go to CPU, down here it shows 16 cores, sockets, everything down here. Now this is what yours should essentially look like. Now if yours is ever messed up, which you should just check this and make sure anyways, if yours ever messed up, this is how you fix it. So you look up system configuration, sorry if I said that wrong, you go to boot, okay, and then you go to advanced options. Make sure you have number of processors right here. Make sure this is unchecked and it's set to 1. If it is something else, check it off, click this, make sure you pick 1 and then you click apply and okay. It needs to look like that. Everything else here is what yours should look like. Click okay. Make sure that's not really changed at all. Sometimes some people, I don't know if you've had your PC tweaked or something like that, some people will change this. It needs to be like this. Do not let it be any different. It'll make your CPU do different things that can cause problems, and it could just make your CPU run really bad, and it's just not something you want. Now, another thing that I do want to talk about is actually a app for low ping. Now, a lot of delay that a lot of you guys don't realize is it comes from your ping. Your PC might feel like trash. It might be really bad, but you can have really low delay, just high ping. So I'm recommending Gear Booster for all of you guys. It's definitely an app I recommend checking out. It's completely free to download, so I don't know why you wouldn't check it out. Completely free to download, so just give it a shot. Go ahead, let me know what you think about it. Boost any game that you would like to. Quite literally any game. You can even boost Discord and OBS, something like that. So yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you think about Garrett Booster, because maybe the delay is your ping. All right, so you never know. If you're on 30 ping, more than likely the delay problems is your ping. We're going to talk about timer resolution. This basically overclocks your monitor to make your game and everything run smoother and better, and it helps out with delay a lot. I can't full screen this. It might be a little small for you guys, but when you install timer resolution, you just look it up on Chrome, Microsoft Edge, whatever you use, click download. It'll pull up like this. Yours will see current resolution, mine is set to 500, yours will say 1000. Just click maximum down here until yours says 500. If you can't get it to exactly 500, that's okay. Just do what it sets you to and run it on that. That'll help with delay a lot too. And it should overall make your game feel a lot better and run a lot better.